Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Abstract or real illiteracy? Wang Yibo's speech once again showed his empty head, and the host laughed awkwardly throughout the whole process. Abstract or real illiteracy? Wang Yibo's speech once again showed his empty head, and the host laughed awkwardly throughout the whole process until he saw Wang Yibo's empty head when he was interviewed and spoke, and then he understood why CCTV chose him to criticize him. In the eyes of fans, the so-called abstract must not be a shame for real illiterates. The host's performance on the scene this time also exposed the real reason why Mango TV was in a hurry to return the goods. Recently, the Golden Rooster film queen incident has been very serious. Li Jiangxi, opposed Zeros, beat Molly and won the Golden Rooster film queen. Many netizens suspected that there were backdoors and shady dealings. But Wang Yibo established his empty head personality on the spot. Wang Yibo was nominated for the Golden Rooster Award for Best Actor with Hot. Although he didn't become the best actor in the end, it is a great honor to be nominated. So, backstage, the host interviewed the crew and specifically mentioned this matter, hoping that Wang Yibo could talk about his own views. After all, this is another nomination after a known. At that time, he was also complained about being illiterate. Now it is a good opportunity to prove himself. Under the eager gaze of the host, Wang Yibo picked up the microphone and expressed his thoughts. It's a great honor. He simply said a sentence to express his feelings. The host was stunned at the time, and then hurriedly took over and asked Wang Yibo to say more. And Wang Yibo's next move made the host so embarrassed that he wanted to find a crack in the ground to crawl into. It is a great honor, super honor, extremely honored, and extremely honored. When fans saw this scene, they shouted that Wang Yibo was a vivid and real person in the domestic entertainment industry. He was completely an abstract godlike existence. What he said casually seemed to be a joke. As soon as Wang Yibo finished speaking, the host and guests next to him laughed awkwardly, trying to cover up the farce. After all, in such occasions, there is nothing wrong with being funny appropriately, but is it so abstract that it is not respectful to the scene? Someone in the comment area started to talk about Wang Yibo's lack of culture again. After all, he himself said that he would study hard and gain more knowledge. So he is talking nonsense again. As early as before, everyone has been talking about Wang Yibo's lack of culture. In 2023, there was a symposium on the construction of professional ethics in radio and television, and Wang Yibo was invited to participate as a new generation. Look, Wang Yibo is wearing casual clothes, which is very different from those who are wearing formal clothes. Perhaps in order to attract netizens to watch, someone was filming Wang Yibo's speech, and the video was posted on social media for dissemination. In the video, Wang Yibo is reading the documents in front of him seriously. He promised to strictly follow the industry's ethical standards, and also emphasized the need to know the law, understand the law, abide by the law, and not touch the bottom line. However, there was a very subtle moment in this speech, which was still captured by netizens. When Wang Yibo was speaking, he read the word as zing, but he corrected it quickly. Although he corrected it in time, this subconscious reaction exposed his knowledge level. Before the Untamed, when Wang Yibo was interviewed, in order to highlight the character, the host reminded Wang Yibo to write his character name on the small question board. When Wang Yibo just picked up the pen and was about to write, he got stuck. He forgot how to write the last name. He wanted to ask the host for help, but the camera was always on. There was no way Wang Yibo could only write the two words. After all, he couldn't remember the two words. We are now living in the information age. Except when we are in school, we don't write much at ordinary times. Everyone relies on mobile phones to chat. As long as they move their mouths, they can let AI help them do things, so it is normal to forget one or two words occasionally. I'm afraid he is the only one who can write his own name wrong. One netizen said that when he was a fan, he had several autographed photos of Wang Yibo, but the signatures on them were always inconsistent. At first, he thought Wang Yibo was trying to distinguish the real from the fake, but after careful consideration, he realized that Wang Yibo was not familiar with his own name, and the signatures he wrote were either missing arms or legs at the time of the Untamed. In order to promote the show, the crew invited the staff of entertainment magazines to play games to make the show more interesting. At that time, in the Draw, I Guess segment, Xiaozan tried his best to describe the idiom, but Wang Yibo just couldn't guess it. Xiaozan was even made to say an idiom related to turtles. Wang Yibo was still thinking carefully, and finally said reach out to catch a turtle. If Xiaozan hadn't said it clearly, Wang Yibo probably wouldn't know the idiom catching a turtle in a jar until the end of time. At that time, some netizens complained that Wang Yibo's cultural level was not very good. With this level, he could still be a host on Mango TV. Did he rely on connections to get in through the back door? Later, when Wang Yibo forwarded a Weibo post from Day Up, he actually made a common-sense mistake. He actually regarded Hunan as a city. He is recognized as the son of Mango TV, but he didn't even know where he was. He worked diligently in Hunan TV for so many years in vain. Moreover, it is outrageous enough to regard Hunan as a city. Sometimes Wang Yibo can't even read. His series of behaviors made fans understand why he was returned by Mango TV. When Wang Yibo was hosting, he mispronounced 6 words in a row in public in one episode, and even mispronounced the name of his biggest sponsor. In the program, the sponsor's slogan was to learn English online, and the children would speak well and study hard. But Wang Yibo said that learning English online is helpful for children's speaking, which is very good and great. We have to find a way to solve it quickly, otherwise it will cause trouble for the station. After that, Wang Yibo was arranged to read, and he read it directly as even the word was particularly difficult to read when it came to Wang Yibo's mouth. Wang Yibo's series of speeches made everyone laugh, and everyone used cute to save Wang Yibo. Many years later, Wang Yibo's handwritten letter to Wang Han was taken out and judged by netizens again. After careful study, many grammatical errors were corrected. There are more than 10 grammatical errors in a short essay of only 200 words. There are problems such as wrong punctuation, inaccurate words, and incoherent sentences. Although it is full of grammatical errors, it is gratifying that there is not a single typo this time. After seeing so many similar illiterate situations of Wang Yibo, CCTV even made a special topic because of this matter, and the topic is called Desperate Illiterate. During this period, the names of Wang Yibo, Jin Dong, He Xianlin and Zhao Lucy were mentioned. This article focuses on the fact that Wang Yibo lacked a deeper understanding of the role when he played Nameless. So when the audience asked questions, Wang Yibo answered hesitantly and said those so-called golden sentences. I don't know how to answer. I think this kind of question is meaningless. It's not surprising that the audience criticized this situation of knowing nothing. The most basic thing for an actor is to have a deep understanding of the character he plays, but when the audience asked about the highlights of the character, Wang Yibo actually said that he didn't know how to answer. Asking Wang Yibo what he would say when he sees the character he plays is almost a free-mark question in the Chinese textbook. But Wang Yibo said that this kind of question doesn't make much sense, and he didn't want to say anything. After all, they wouldn't meet. The colleague next to him was frightened and hurried to make amends. But his commercial value is huge, and many people are still optimistic about Wang Yibo. Especially after The King of the Sky was suddenly withdrawn, it was quickly released during the May Day holiday due to Wang Yibo's popularity. There is also the dance movie Hot starring Wang Bo, which also met with the audience in the summer of this year. My Friend, a collaboration between Wang Yibo and Jo Soon, was also shortlisted for the Berlin Film Festival Short Film Competition Unit. The box office of these blockbusters was quite outstanding during the same period, which once again proved Wang Yibo's popularity and strength. As word of mouth gradually spread, China.com gave a very high evaluation of Wang Yibo's acting skills in the movie a few days ago. It can be said that he gained and lost because of Nameless. And seeing Wang Yibo working so hard, everyone began to recall how he became famous, and also understood that there was a reason why he was called illiterate. In order to pursue his dream, Wang Yibo interrupted his studies in the second year of junior high school and went all the way to South Korea to participate in a street dance competition. His parents wanted him to feel at ease, so they found a school for him in South Korea. Many celebrities graduated from that high school. Wang Yibo did not disappoint everyone. He stood out in the dance competition and was discovered by Li Hua and became a trainee. He started his own debut journey, which delayed his studies, and his cultural level remained in high school. The education in South Korea and here is quite different, so Wang Yibo doesn't recognize many idioms and Chinese characters, and he can't even the basic sentence punctuation. The doubts raised by netizens are not simply ridicule, but they hope that top idols like Wang Yibo can continue to learn and improve themselves. After all, these idols represent the entire society, and also represent our society's cultural literacy and knowledge level. If he really becomes illiterate, one day, Wang Yibo will be replaced by someone else, and the top star who used to be high above will only be a flash in the pan. Idols can actually feel the tolerance and understanding of fans. However, everyone has to supervise and for their idols. Only by constantly learning and self-improvement can celebrities better shoulder the responsibility of shaping social values and exerting cultural influence. Just like the grassroots actor Wang Yibo, when he was interviewed in the early days, he said to the camera that he had never been to school and could not recognize a few words. As long as the interview was a little deeper, he would not understand. When acting, he wanted to read the script more clearly, so he carried a dictionary with him, so that if there was something he didn't understand, he could check it at any time. In this way, he can deeply understand the positioning and connotation of the role, so as to better interpret the role. I also hope that the desperate illiterate in the entertainment industry can study hard and get rid of this title by their own strength. After watching Wang Yibo's previous interview, CCTV said that he was a desperate illiterate, which is really not unfair at all. So who Entertainment Wang Yibo was nominated for the Golden Rooster Award for 2 consecutive years. Say more made the whole audience laugh. NetEase News.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.